I'm Elizabeth Chu, Executive Vice President and Chief Curator at James Madison's Montpelier. I'm standing in front of one of the paintings here in the South Passage that we probably get the most questions about. The subject matter of this painting is called The Roman Daughter. It's also known as Roman Charity or sometimes Caritas Romana. Now, this subject comes from the writings of a 1st century Roman historian named Valerius Maximus. And the story is that a man named Cimon was sentenced to death by starvation in prison. And he is secretly visited by his daughter, Pero, who breastfeeds him so that he will not starve to death and die. And this story, in the context of Roman history, was understood as an example of extraordinary sort of filial piety and a really great example of Roman honor. Now, this is the kind of story that James Madison and his peers in the founding generation would have known and would have had in common from their shared education and deep knowledge of Roman history. And this also was a very, very common subject in art, in paintings in Europe, really beginning in the 17th century. There's a really prominent example painted by the famous Baroque artist Peter Paul Rubens. So this painting, in the context of Montpelier, in the context of Madison's friends and visitors, would have been easily understandable as a lesson about sort of going out of your way, doing all you could to save the life of your father, and sort of therefore also a larger symbol of doing everything you could for your society.